Om Shanti. Today, Avyakt Murli, date is 5th January 2025, and original date 17th October 2003. Murli title is Throughout the whole year, be a jewel of containment, remain constantly contained, and make everyone contained. Today, Bap Dada, the comforter of the heart, is pleased to see each one of his royal, beloved children, Raj Dulari, the extremely lovely children from everywhere who are in front of him, and also those who are far away and yet close. Each child is a king and is therefore an especially beloved royal child. Very few souls in the world attain this love and royal affection from the God. However, all of you have a right to God's love and God's royal affection. Souls of the world are calling out, "Come, come," whereas all of you are experiencing God's love. You are being sustained with God's sustenance. Do you experience this fortune of yours? Are you experiencing it? Bap Dada is seeing all of you as those who have a right to a double kingdom. You are the kings who have a right to the self sovereignty of the present time and the kingdom of the future as your birthright. So you are double kings. All of you are kings, are you not? You are not subjects. Are you Raj Yogis? Or are some of you Praja Yogis? Yogis who become subjects. Are there any Praja Yogis? Are those sitting at the back Raj Yogis? There aren't any Praja Yogis, are there? Are you sure? Say yes. After thinking about it carefully. To have a right to your kingdom means to have a right to all your subtle and physical organs because you are master of yourself. Are you not? So, do you become kings only sometime or do you remain constantly king? The main thing is, do you have a right over your mind, intellect, and sanskars? Do you constantly have a right over them or only sometimes? Self sovereignty means constantly to have self sovereignty. Or is it that you have it one day and not the next day? A kingdom is for all time, is it not? So, constantly to be a self sovereign, a master of oneself means constantly to have a right over your mind, intellect, and sanskars. Do you have this all the time? You are not saying yes to having this all the time. Is it that the mind sometimes rules you? Or do you rule your mind? Does your mind become your master sometimes? It does become this, does it not? So always keep your right to self sovereignty, and so one who has a right to the kingdom of the world. Therefore, constantly check this because for however long and with however much power you have a right over your organs, your mind, intellect, and sanskar, you will accordingly receive a right to the kingdom in the future. If on the basis of receiving God's sustenance, God's education, and God's streamer, you don't always have this right in this one birth of the confluence age, then how would you become one who has a right to the kingdom of the world for 21 births? There is an account. Only when you are a master of yourself at this time, that is, only by becoming a king of yourself at this time, will you have a guaranteed for 21 birth. Who am I and what will I become? Through your rights of the present time, you yourself can know your future. Just consider how elevated the original and eternal personality and royalty of your special soul is. Look at the internal form of your souls when you reside in the supreme abode. You are seen as such brightly sparkling souls. How bring the sparkle of that royalty and personality is? Can you see it? In the form of souls, you stay with the Father. You stay close, just as some stars sparkle very brightly in the sky. In the same way, you souls are specially with the Father, and you are the star who have a special sparkle. In the supreme abode, you are close to the Father, and then at the beginning of the golden age, the personality and royalty of your deity's soul is so high. Go around the whole cycle. Religious souls have come and gone. Great souls have come and gone. Fathers of religion have come and gone. Political leaders have come and gone. Actors have come and gone. Do any of them have such personality as you deity souls have in the golden age? Your deity forms are appearing in front of you, are they not? Are they coming in front of you? Or do you not know whether you will become those or not? Is it firm that you will become those? Those sitting at the back, is this firm? Bring your deity forms in front of you and look at them. Have those personality come in front of you? There is so much royalty. Even nature becomes such that it has a personality. The birds, tree, fruits, flower all have a personality. They are royal. Okay, now come down and look at your worthy of worship form. You are worshipped. Will your double fondness become worthy of worship? Or will those from India become that? Did you become deities? Not those with an elephant trunk or those with a tail. Not those goddesses with the form of Kali. But look at the temple of the deities. There is so much royalty and personality in your worthy of worship form. There would be an idol of 4 feet or 5 feet, and they would make such a big temple. This is royalty and personality. Nowadays, they make a statue of a prime minister or a king and place that poor statue in the heat outside. Anything can happen to it. Whereas, how great the personality of your worthy of worship form is. It is very good, is it not? You Kumaris are sitting here, are you not? This is your royalty, is it not? Then at the end, at confluence age 2, the royalty of all of you is so high. The personality of a Brahmin life is so great. God Himself has directly filled your Brahmin lives with personality and royalty. Who is the artist of Brahmin life? The Father Himself. What is the personality and royalty of a Brahmin life? Purity. Purity itself is royalty. It is it not? All of you Brahmin souls sitting here, you have the royalty of purity. Do you not? Yes, you may nod in agreement. Those sitting at the back are raising their hands. You are not at the back. You are in front of Baba. Look, Baba visions automatically goes to the back. To look at the front, he has to make special effort to see them, whereas his vision automatically goes to the back. Therefore, check, do I constantly have the personality of purity? Is there purity in my thoughts, words, and deeds, attitude, vision, and behavior? To have purity in thoughts means always to have good wishes and pure feeling for everyone. No matter what another soul may be like, a soul who has the royalty of purity would constantly have thought filled with good wishes, pure feelings, feelings of benevolence, feelings of mercy, and the feeling of bestower. As they look around, they would constantly see everyone as a soul, or would see everyone in their angelic form. Even if the other one hasn't become an angel, in my vision, let me only see the form of a soul or an angelic form. In my behavior, that is, in my connection and relationship and activity, I always have to give love and happiness to everyone. Whether or not others give me love, my duty is to give them love and make them lovely, to give them happiness. You have a slogan, do not cause sorrow, do not take sorrow. You must neither cause it nor take it. Someone who gives things may sometime also cause you sorrow. But see that in the consciousness of happiness, you don't make someone who has fallen fall ever further. You always uplift those who have fallen. Those souls are causing sorrow because they have fallen and are under an external influence. Therefore, you must not make them fall even further down. It shouldn't be that you kick those poor people even more. No, uplift them with love. In this too, first charity begins at home. First of all, charity begins at home. Does it not? Uplift all your companions, your service companions, and companions of Brahmin family. Even if they reveal their bad traits, you simply see their speciality. It is number wise, is it not? Look, the rosary in your memorial. So, not everyone has the same number. There is the number 108. So, it is number wise and it will remain like that. But what is your duty? It is not to think, okay, I am not in the 8 anyways, so perhaps I shall become part of the 108. So I could be the last one of the 108. Therefore, I would also have some sanskar in me. Would I not? But no, by giving happiness and love to others, your sanskar will also become those of love and happiness. This is service, and in this service, charity first begin at home. Today, Bap Dada found something amusing. Should he tell you? Just see, you will also find it amusing. Bap Dada continues to watch the games of you children. At any time in a second, Bap Dada switches on his TV of one center and sometime at another center, sometime at the centers abroad and sometime at the centers in India. He switches it on and is able to tell what each one is doing. Because the Father has love for you children, you children also say we have to become equal to Him. It is firm, is it not, that you have to become equal? Kumaris, are you going to become equal? Or is it okay with whatever you become in the drama? No, you have to become equal. All of you Kumaris have to become equal. Even if you have to die, no matter what you have to do, raise your hands after careful consideration. Yes, those of you who feel that it doesn't matter what you have to do, you may have to die, low down, tolerate, or to listen to anyone. Raise your hand. Kumaris, raise your hands. After considering it carefully, take their photograph. There are many Kumaris. What if you have to die? What if you have to blow down? Pandals, raise your hand. Did you hear you have to become equal? There won't be any pleasure if you don't become equal. In that case, you won't be close in the supreme about either. There will be a difference in becoming worthy of worship. And there will also be difference in the fortune of the kingdom of the golden age. You love Brahma Baba, do you not? Double foreigners have the maximum love. Those who have deep love in their hearts for Father Brahma, raise your hands. Do you double foreigner have love in your hearts? Acha, it is real love, is it not? Now Baba will ask you a question. A sign of love is that whoever you love, you would like doing what the one who love likes doing. Only when the sanskar, thoughts and nature of both tally with one another do you find each other loving. If you love Father Brahma, you will stay with him for 21 births from the first birth. It is not good if you come in the second or third birth. You will stay with him from the first birth till the last birth. You will stay with him in different form. So, who can stay with him? Those who are equal. He is the number one soul. So, how will you stay with him? Only when you become number one will you stay with him. Number one in everything, in your thoughts, words, deeds, attitude, vision, and behavior. So, are you number one or number wise? If you have love, then it is not difficult to sacrifice anything out of love. In the last birth, at the end of the Iron Age, even those who have body conscious love sacrifice their lives out of love. So, what is the big deal If you transform your sanskar out of love for Father Brahma, is it a big deal? It isn't. So, will everyone's sanskar change from today? Are you sure? The dadis are also listening. They, double foreigner, are saying that their sanskar have changed. Or will it take time? Mohini, you tell Baba. They will change, will they not? They will all change, will they not? Those from America will change. The amusing part has been left out. The amusing thing is that all of you say that you make a lot of effort, Bap Dada, to feel mercy. When he see that you are making a lot of effort, sometime you make a lot of effort, and what do you say? What can I do if my sanskar are like that? You use your sanskar as an excuse and justify yourself in that way. However, today the father saw that when you say my sanskar, are they really your sanskar? Each of you is a soul. You are a soul, are you not? You are not a body, are you? So, what are the sanskar of you, that soul? And what are your original sanskar? Whatever you refer to today as your, are they yours or Ravan's? Whose sanskar are they? Are they yours? They are not yours. So why do you say that they are yours? You say my sanskar like that. Do you not? So from today, don't say my sanskar. No, sometime rubbish comes flying to you from everywhere, does it not? So this thing of Ravan has also come to you. So how can you say that they are yours? Are they yours? They aren't, are they? So now never say this. Whenever you say the word mine, then remember who you are and what your sanskar are. In body consciousness, they are your sanskar. However, in soul consciousness, those sanskar are not there. So now transform that language. You say my sanskar and become careless. You would say that was not my intent, but those are just my sanskar. Acha, what is the other word you use? My nature. The word sambhav, sabhav, nature. Swa, self, bhav, feeling is so good. Oneself is always good. My nature, my intention is always good. It is never bad. So insist of using the word my nature, my sanskar, change that language. Whenever you use the word my, then remember what are the my original sanskar? Who is saying this? It is the soul that says, these are my sanskar. So when you think about this, you will be amused with yourself. You feel amused, will you not? When you are amused, all the complication that you created would end. This is called transforming your language, that is, to have respect and regard for every soul. Constantly stay in self respect for yourself and regard others with respect. When you look at everyone with respect, then when anything happens that you don't like, when there are some complications, you don't like them, do you? Look at one another with respect. This one is a special soul. This one is a Brahmin soul who has received sustenance from the Father. This soul is one of the few out of multi-millions. Just do one thing. Let the point remain merged in your eyes, that's all. Firstly, you see with the point, public of the eye, and secondly, merge the point in your eye. Then no conflict will happen. You won't have to make effort. It will be as through a soul is looking at a soul is speaking to a soul. Create a soul conscious attitude and soul conscious vision. Do you understand what you have to do? Now, never say my sanskar. When you speak of Sabhav, your original nature, stay in the nature of yourself. Is it okay? Bap Dada wants that throughout the whole year, even though the season is only 6 months, throughout the whole year, whenever you meet anyone, whoever you meet, whether it is amongst yourself or with the other souls, whenever you meet, whoever you meet, give them the cooperation of containment. You yourself should remain contained and also make others contained. The self respect of this season is jewel of containment. Always a jewel of containment. A brother is also a jewel. Money, feminine tense, not a masculine jewel. Mana, masculine tense. Each and every soul is a jewel of containment at every moment. If you yourself are contained, you will also make others contained. Remain contained and make others contained. Is this okay? Do you like this? Do you Kumaris like this? Those who like this and will do it, not those who simply like to hear it, but those who like to do this. All of you raise your hands. All the hands are seen. You have pleased Bap Dada hard. Very good. Congratulations. Congratulations. No matter what happened, remain stable on your seat of self respect. Don't wander around, sometimes on one seat, sometimes on another seat. No, remain stable on your seat of self respect. When you are seated on your seat of self respect, if anything happens, then look at it as though you are watching a cartoon show. You like watching cartoons, do you not? So the problem is not then a problem, but it is a cartoon show that is being performed. A lion comes, a ship comes, a scorpion comes, a dirty lizard comes. It is a cartoon show. Don't become upset whilst on your seat. You will then enjoy it. To all the specially beloved royal children, to all the lovely cooperative children who are becoming equal, to the children who make their elevated feelings for themselves and their original sanskar emerge in their forms, to the children who constantly give happiness and love to everyone, to those who become jewels of contentment and constantly spread ray of contentment, Bapdada, love, remembrance, and namaste. We children saying to Bapdada, love, remembrance, and namaste. Blessing. May you become a master bestower like Father Brahma and experience the stage of having pure and positive thoughts for yourself and others. In order to become a master bestower like Father Brahma, remain free from three things: jealousy, dislike, and being critical. and have pure and positive thoughts for all and experience the stage of only having pure and positive thoughts. This is because those who have the fire of jealousy in them burn themselves and also cause distress of others. Those who have dislike fall and also make others fall. And those who even joking critical criticize others discourage them and make them unhappy. Therefore, remain free from these three things and experience the stage of having pure and positive thoughts and thereby become a master bestower, a child of bestower. Slogan: those who have total sovereignty over their mind, intellects, and sanskar are master of themselves. Self-sovereign. Om Shanti. Today, a fifth signal is with your powerful mind, do the service of giving Sakash. You Brahmin children are the trunk, and the whole tree receives Sakash from the trunk. So now become those who give Sakash to the world. If you have 20 centers, 30 centers, or 200 to 250 centers, or your zone in your intellect, you will not able to give Sakash to the unlimited. Therefore, constantly stay beyond any limit and begin the part of doing unlimited service. By doing into the unlimited, you will automatically become free from anything limited. To have transformation with unlimited Sakash is the result of fast service. Om Shanti.